The spotlight is shining brighter than ever. The red carpet has been rolled out across Hollywood Boulevard, and the entire film world is holding its collective breath as the 98th Academy Awards, the 2026 Oscars, finally arrive. Cameras flash endlessly, reporters line the entrance, and fans around the world tune in with excitement. This is the night when the entire movie industry pauses to celebrate the best films, performances, and creative achievements of the past year. But this year's Oscars are not just another awards show. The 2026 ceremony is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic, competitive, emotional, and unpredictable nights in recent Academy history. Inside the legendary Dolby Theater in Hollywood, the atmosphere is electric. The seats are filling with the biggest names in entertainment: producers, directors, actors, writers, composers, cinematographers, editors, costume designers, visual effects artists, and thousands of industry professionals have gathered for the event that represents the ultimate dream in filmmaking, holding that golden Oscar statue and hearing your name announced in front of the world. For decades, the Academy Awards have symbolized the highest level of recognition in cinema. Winning an Oscar can transform careers overnight. It can turn rising stars into global icons, elevate independent filmmakers to international fame, and cement a movie's place in cinematic history. Some films that win Oscars become timeless classics, remembered for generations. Others spark cultural conversations that shape the future of storytelling. But the journey to this night has been anything but simple. The road to the 2026 Oscars has been filled with unexpected twists, fierce competition, passionate fan debates, and several unforgettable films that dominated conversations throughout the year. Film festivals, critics' awards, guild ceremonies, and months of campaigning have all built up to this single night where everything will finally be decided. And before the first envelope is revealed, before the first emotional speech is delivered, there's one important person responsible for guiding millions of viewers through the evening: the host. This year, the Academy has once again turned to comedian and television legend Conan O'Brien to host the ceremony. Known for his quick wit, fearless humor, and ability to laugh at both Hollywood and himself, Conan's return to the Oscar stage has already sparked excitement among fans and industry insiders alike. Hosting the Oscars is one of the most challenging jobs in entertainment. The host must balance comedy with respect, keep the audience engaged for hours, handle unexpected moments, and somehow make the biggest stars in the world laugh, all while millions of viewers watch live across the globe. One awkward joke can spark controversy. One brilliant monologue can become a viral moment remembered for years. It's a tightrope walk between entertainment and diplomacy. Conan O'Brien's comedy style has always been a unique mix of self-deprecating humor, clever satire, and absurd storytelling. Over the years, he's built a reputation as one of the sharpest comedic voices in television. Many viewers still remember his legendary late-night television career, where he spent decades interviewing celebrities and delivering some of the most creative comedy segments ever seen on TV. His ability to turn awkward moments into hilarious ones makes him a perfect choice for an event like the Oscars, where anything can happen. His return to the Oscars stage suggests that the Academy wants a ceremony that feels entertaining, lively, and unpredictable. Hollywood insiders are already speculating about what kind of jokes Conan might deliver, from playful jabs at blockbuster franchises to hilarious commentary on Hollywood's obsession with reboots, sequels, and streaming wars. But as entertaining as the host may be, the real stars of the evening are the films themselves. The 2026 Oscars celebrate films released throughout 2025, and it has been an extraordinary year for cinema. From bold, independent projects that pushed artistic boundaries to massive studio productions that dominated the global box office, filmmakers have delivered stories that captivated audiences everywhere. Streaming platforms, traditional theaters, international productions, and experimental storytelling have all contributed to one of the most diverse film years in recent memory. Leading the nominations race this year is the haunting and deeply atmospheric film Sinners. Directed by acclaimed filmmaker Ryan Coogler, the movie has become one of the most talked about cinematic achievements of the year. Coogler, already known for his ability to combine blockbuster storytelling with emotional depth, has once again proven why he is considered one of the most important directors working today. Sinners explores themes of morality, redemption, guilt, and the consequences of past actions. Set within a dark and mysterious world filled with supernatural elements, the film invites audiences into a story that feels both epic and deeply personal. The film's visual style has been widely praised for its haunting imagery and striking cinematography. Every frame feels carefully crafted, immersing viewers in a world where every shadow hides secrets and every character carries emotional weight. Critics have praised the film for its layered storytelling, complex characters, and a narrative that constantly challenges viewers' expectations. Many have described it as a film that lingers in the mind long after the credits roll. But perhaps the most celebrated aspect of the movie is the performance delivered by Michael B. Jordan. Jordan has been one of Hollywood's most dynamic actors over the past decade. From his early breakout roles to his performances in blockbuster franchises and deeply emotional dramas, he has consistently demonstrated both charisma and emotional depth. However, many critics believe that his performance in Sinners represents the most powerful acting of his career. His character is deeply conflicted, a person wrestling with past mistakes, moral dilemmas, and forces beyond his control. Throughout the film, Jordan portrays vulnerability, anger, hope, and despair with incredible authenticity. There are moments in the film where his performance feels almost painfully real, capturing the emotional struggles of a character trying to confront the consequences of his past. Audiences have connected strongly with the performance, and many awards analysts believe Jordan could very well walk away with the Best Actor Oscar. But the competition is fierce. Standing as one of the strongest challengers is Timothée Chalamet, whose performance in Marty Supreme has captivated critics and audiences alike. Chalamet has become one of the most respected actors of his generation, known for choosing complex roles that allow him to showcase his emotional range. His performance in Marty Supreme presents a fascinating character study of ambition, fame, and the pressures of public life. The character he portrays is charming and confident on the surface, yet deeply vulnerable beneath that public persona. With remarkable intensity, Chalamet transforms into a character whose charisma hides internal struggles and emotional fragility. Over the past several years, Chalamet has consistently proven that he's not just a young star, he's a serious actor capable of delivering unforgettable performances. The Best Actor category this year has become one of the most intense races in the entire award season. Meanwhile, the Best Actress category is equally packed with extraordinary talent. Among the standout contenders is Jessie Buckley, whose latest performance has earned widespread acclaim for its emotional bravery and complexity. Buckley has built a reputation for choosing challenging roles that explore the depths of human emotion. In her nominated performance, she delivers a portrayal that is both raw and deeply moving. Many viewers have described her performance as fearless, the kind of acting that demands attention and leaves a lasting impression. But she faces formidable competition. Emma Stone, already an Oscar winner, once again demonstrates her incredible versatility with a performance that blends humor, vulnerability, and emotional depth. Renate Reinsve brings a powerful authenticity to her role, delivering a performance that critics say feels almost painfully real. Kate Hudson has surprised many viewers with a dramatic performance that shows a completely different side of her acting abilities. And Rose Byrne has earned a nomination that many fans consider long overdue after years of outstanding work in both comedy and drama.
The supporting acting categories are also filled with remarkable talent. One of the most exciting nominees this year is Jacob Elordi, who has received his first Oscar nomination for his role in Frankenstein. Elordi's performance in the film has been praised for its emotional complexity and intensity. Many critics have noted that the young actor brings a surprising depth to the role, transforming a familiar story into something fresh and powerful. Competing alongside him are legendary actors, including Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, Delroy Lindo, and Stellan Skarsgård. Each of these performers brings decades of experience and extraordinary talent to the category, making it one of the most unpredictable races of the night. Beyond the acting awards, the Oscars also recognize the incredible craftsmanship behind filmmaking. Categories such as cinematography, editing, visual effects, costume design, production design, and original score celebrate the artists who work behind the scenes to bring cinematic worlds to life. These are the artists who design the worlds we see on screen, compose the music that moves us emotionally, and craft the visual magic that makes movies unforgettable. This year's nominees include films with stunning visual storytelling, breathtaking practical effects, and musical scores that have become unforgettable parts of the movie-going experience. But the 2026 Oscars are also historic for another reason.
For the first time ever, the Academy has introduced a brand new category recognizing the art of casting. Casting directors play a crucial role in shaping a film's success. They're responsible for assembling the actors who bring characters to life, finding the perfect combination of talent that allows a story to resonate with audiences. For years, many industry professionals have argued that casting directors deserve recognition alongside other creative roles in filmmaking, and now that recognition has finally arrived. Another important change this year involves the voting process itself. In an effort to make the awards more fair and transparent, the Academy has introduced a rule requiring voters to confirm that they have watched all nominated films within a category before casting their votes. This change reflects the Academy's commitment to ensuring that every film receives a fair evaluation based on its merits. Of course, the Oscars are not only about awards, they are also about spectacle. The ceremony itself is carefully produced to create unforgettable moments that viewers will remember for years. This year's ceremony promises several musical performances featuring songs nominated for Best Original Song. Live musical performances at the Oscars often become some of the most talked about moments of the entire evening. These performances transform the stage into a live concert, bringing cinematic music to life in front of a global audience. Hollywood's biggest stars are also scheduled to appear as presenters. Actors such as Nicole Kidman, Pedro Pascal, Channing Tatum, Sigourney Weaver, Ewan McGregor, and Priyanka Chopra Jonas will take the stage throughout the night to present awards. Each presenter brings their own personality and star power, adding excitement and charm to the ceremony. The producers of this year's show have also hinted at several surprise segments designed to celebrate iconic moments in film history. Among the most anticipated is a special reunion connected to the beloved movie The Devil Wears Prada. Fans of the film have been buzzing with excitement at the possibility of seeing members of the original cast reunite on the Oscars stage. There are also rumors of another reunion celebrating the classic comedy Bridesmaids. Moments like these allow the Oscars to celebrate not only the films of the present, but also the movies that audiences have loved for years. Another emotional highlight of the ceremony will be the In Memoriam tribute. This segment honors members of the film community who passed away during the past year. Actors, directors, writers, composers, and many other creative professionals are remembered during this tribute, reminding audiences that cinema is built on the contributions of countless artists. Before the ceremony even begins, however, one of the most glamorous traditions of the Oscars takes place: the red carpet. The red carpet is where fashion and cinema collide. For months, celebrities work with designers and stylists to create unforgettable looks that will capture global attention. Every dress, suit, accessory, and hairstyle is carefully planned. Some stars choose timeless elegance. Others take bold fashion risks that spark endless conversations online. Over the years, the Oscars red carpet has produced some of the most iconic fashion moments in entertainment history. And as the ceremony unfolds, the tension continues to build. Each envelope opened reveals another winner, another emotional speech, another moment that becomes part of Hollywood history. Some winners will deliver heartfelt tributes to the people who supported them throughout their careers. Others will use the stage to share powerful messages about creativity, perseverance, and the importance of storytelling. And finally, after hours of celebration, anticipation reaches its peak. The final award of the night is announced: Best Picture. This is the moment every filmmaker dreams about. Will Sinners dominate the evening with its powerful storytelling and unforgettable performances? Will Paul Thomas Anderson finally secure a long-awaited Best Picture victory? Or will another film surprise the world and take home the biggest prize of the night? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the 2026 Oscars will deliver unforgettable moments, emotional speeches, and cinematic magic that reminds audiences why movies continue to inspire people across the world. Because the Academy Awards are not just about trophies. They are about celebrating the art of storytelling. They are about honoring the creativity, passion, and dedication that go into every film. And they are about the power of cinema to make us laugh, cry, think, and dream. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.